Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and all my beloved friends. First of all, thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His grace and mercy so that we can take part in the English speech contest at the MAPK Fair event in the good health and full of blessing. Salawat and salam let us always to our great prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, was His brought us from the darkness to the brightness. Well, dear brothers and sisters, let me introduce myself. My name is Dzakiyya Farahdiba Mumtaz from MTSN2 Surakarta. Okay, well, dear brothers and sisters, before delivering a speech on encouraging reading habits millennials, I have some questions for you as millennials. First, do you have a specific schedule for reading books? 2. How many books have you read in the last 1 year? 3. Mention of the title of the book that most motivate and inspire your life to be better. If your answer is none at all, what a loss your life is. Okay, this is the time as millennials you need to redesign your daily schedule. Dear brothers and sisters, books are windows to the world that can open horizon of thought through knowledge. Reading books should be a necessity for everyone, especially for the younger generation. Do you know, reading books is a habit and hobby that's owned by leaders of the nation and the great people of the world. For example, Al-Kartini, Muhammad Hatta, B.J. Habibie, and others. They are important figures of this nation. His work, his action, have proven to inspire us all. Why is that so? Yes. One very important thing is that they all have hobby of reading. Their intelligence comes from their passion for reading books. Well, what about us? We live a modern and digital era. Information is easily and quickly obtained. As information is disseminated by digital technology and using computerized system connect to the internet. We have sophisticated facility and ease of accessing information that as millennials we should be able to become a generation that is smarter and more powerful. Dear brothers and sisters, there are several ways to increase reading interest for millennials in the minds of the rapid flow of digitalization. Among other things, start by taking the time to read and train concentration. Please take the time to read, don't just read in your spare time. Let me repeat, please take the time to read and don't just read in your spare time. This is very important for us. As millennials. Make books as one of our best friends. Increased reading activity can be provoked with interesting content, starting from inspirational content, educational content, current content, and entertainmental content. Next, let me ask you, do you know story about Harry Potter? Yeah, story of Harry Potter. I'm sure most of you must have read the book or watched the movie because of a book called Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling became very rich. Not only rich, but also considered as one of the literary heroes by a charity in England. Why? Because her books have been able to encourage young people to like reading. The story of Harry Potter is so interesting and full of fantasy that the millions of people are crazy to read it. Well, the point is that great people, great leaders, and great readers must have a hobby of reading. By reading, we broaden our horizon, open our minds, and can improve our reading competence. Because by reading a lot, I will enrich our vocabulary and hone our sensitivity in language. Well, millennials friends, from now on, take time to read, make a regular schedule, and set targets. Choose any type of book that can provide its useful value. In essence, books that have useful value will motivate us to become better and more successful individuals. By reading regularly and continuously, I'm sure you are a candidate for success in the future. Okay, literally greeting. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.